morning, welcome to Vlogmas Day 7. We're officially a week into this thing. It's currently 8:37. I suck so bad at getting up when there's like not a real place for like me to be and a real thing for me to be like doing that's scheduled. Like I had my alarm at 7:20. I woke up and I was like, okay, I gotta get up so I can go to Starbucks and get some breakfast with me and start this practice test by 8:30. And then I fell back asleep on accident. I had set my alarm for, or no, I didn't fall asleep on accident. I fell asleep on purpose until 7:45 because I was like, I can do 20 more minutes. Then at 7:45, I forgot to set another alarm and I fell back asleep on accident until like 8:20. So it's 8:37 now and I suck. And I just got out of Starbucks. It's so crazy the difference between like Thursday and Fridays on campus. Like Thursdays are so busy in the morning. Obviously Monday through Thursday really is. And then like right now it's like a ghost town. Like it looks like not a soul goes to the school. And there's like no one on the streets. There's no one on the sidewalks. I just went into the Starbucks like on campus on Bryant Drive. Just because I was not going to order on the app and go to the one off 15th Street, and I literally, they didn't have Irish cream cold brew, so it's like I'm not going to that Starbucks, so that's what I need. I want that right now. So I came to this one and parked, and I got to like park right next to it, which never happens. And then there was only one person inside of the Starbucks sitting there studying, and it's a big Starbucks, so I was like, what is going on? But I'm headed back home now. Got my Irish cream cold brew. They made it so good. Look how much Irish cream they put in it. Oh, it's so good. You guys need to try it if you guys liked the pumpkin one. I personally really like it. And then if you want to know what Griffin gets, Griffin burns 900 calories, so he's allowed to have, no, I'm just kidding. He can have whatever he wants. I can have whatever I want. It really doesn't matter. But he got the iced latte, or iced mocha latte with whipped cream. His brother told him about this drink the other day and it like has changed his life. So okay, so I'm headed back to my house now and I'm going to work on getting a little breakfast made, probably just some egg whites and an English muffin or something of that sort. And then from there I will take my practice GMAT. I thought it was 4 hours long this whole time, but it's really like 3 hours and 10 minutes, so it's not as bad as I was thinking. So I should still be done by like 12:30 hopefully. Seeing how this GMAT's gonna go is gonna be interesting because I just accidentally poured my freaking creamer into the skillet. What am I doing? Oh, this is not gonna be good. Okay, I just got some water and I have a lot of my cold brew left, which is good. And then I'm going to put my phone up and I'm about to take a practice test. I feel bad because I shut the door so Ella couldn't come in here because it would just distract me. But I keep hearing her like come and sit right here, which is just as distracting. She's literally gonna just sit at the door until I'm done probably. So I finished the practice exam. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired of sitting in this chair. I've been done for like almost 10 minutes and it's just been on the please wait screen. Your question is being evaluated about my analytical writing assessment or assignment or whatever. But so I haven't got my score back yet, and I was like sitting there for a couple seconds and my heart was like beating really fast because I was like anxiously awaiting what the score was, and it just still hasn't showed up. So TBD whether it shows up or not. It wasn't horrible, but how I was talking about Ella earlier, literally like 15 minutes into me taking the test, she like realized that she could just like, this door doesn't really like shut all the way, so she just realized she could kind of like run into it and open it herself. So then she just came and laid next to me and I was trying to get her out, so that kind of distracted me. And then like the laundry is like right in there, and it has been like, the washer's been on, like it's just, it was loud and like, but it's okay. I ended up regaining focus. I had to guess on like 4 of the data sufficiency questions in the quantitative part because I just didn't like allot my time well enough. So I definitely want to practice some more of those, or at least on the test, like allocate my time better and not spend so much time trying to figure out one question. If I can at least narrow it down, then I should just make an educated guess instead of taking forever. If you don't know anything about the GMAT, it adapts to how you're doing. So like it's a computerized test, so like if you get like an easy question right, it'll start giving you harder questions, and then once you get the harder questions wrong, it'll start giving you easier questions again. It is what it is. I'm just honestly really happy to have like actually sat through a full one and like attempted to take it in a similar testing environment, kind of without the dog and the laundry machine or the washing machine. but I'm just glad to have like gotten that done because that makes me feel better about taking it on Thursday, because I'll have actually like already sat through it once because it's been so long since I've taken such a long standardized test. So I ended up just refreshing the screen because it wasn't loading, and it pretty much just like got rid of my writing thing, which is fine. Like it's not going to affect the 800 score anyways on test day. And I got a 540, which I like obviously want higher than that. Like my target score realistically for like only studying for like a week and a half, I guess a realistic one that I would like to have would be like 620 plus. So I guess for this being my first like full practice test, 540 is not bad. I just definitely want to do better, but I'm really frustrated with myself because I remember going through this with taking the ACT and like practice ACT tests. I always change my answers, and I just like went through all of my responses that were wrong, and literally I had probably 70% of them right, and then I changed them. It's almost like a lot of the sentence correction ones and reading comprehension ones I missed, I changed just because I like looked too far into it, if that makes sense, instead of just like looking at the most simple response. Definitely want to take one more practice test for sure. As brutal as that was, I would like to take another one and see how it goes, just because I think the more practice the better. Okay, you guys, I just needed like a mental break, but I still wanted to be productive. So I actually just like really cleaned up in here. If you guys recall, I had this big like reusable grocery bag sitting in this corner that had like my ring light bag and 2 of my tripods in it. So basically just camera equipment was like literally covering the entire floor right here. And I hate clutter, but it's been like that since I moved in because I didn't know where to put it. And then right here I had my old record player as well as my Apple, why am I saying Apple? iPad box and the speakers to my old record player. It's just always sat right here, as well as like a stack of notebooks. And it's been sitting there since I moved in because like I never set up my old record player because the needle on it like fell off and broke or something. So I ended up buying a new one from Urban that was like really cheap, and I should probably have just invested in a really nice one, which I probably will one day because I just like love vinyl and record players and everything. But anyways, that's besides the point. I cleaned all of that up, and it just looks so much less cluttered and open right in here. Obviously my desk I need to like kind of clean off. I am planning on donating this because I couldn't find online like a needle to go with it. But I'm sure that like someone can probably like figure it out, but it's just like taking up space and I don't need it sitting here since I have a new one now. I need Griffin to go through his like schoolwork that's over here in the corner. But I also just put up, if you guys remember, for the past month since I've been decorating, I had our huge like decorations box sitting right here, and the Christmas tree box was over here. You guys have probably seen it in the background of videos, but it just looked like this room pretty much just became like a dump spot for things we didn't know what to do with after we moved in. So I put away all like the Halloween decorations and everything and fall stuff into a smaller box and put it inside the big box. And then inside the big box I also have my camera equipment that was sitting right there. I just took out of the bag and put it inside of the box, and I put the big box inside of the closet. And then I just like went through some of my like big jackets and all my clothes in my closet and got rid of some stuff, and that's what that bag is, as well as some shoes and everything. And I just vacuumed in here as well. Griffin really needs to dump the water out of this. I'm too weak to do it. And then we have like Sam's Costco size of toilet paper sitting over here because we don't really know where else to put it. But for now I just like vacuumed and cleaned all that up, and it feels so good for this space to be like actually decluttered and looking like a normal room. And that's kind of a tip I have for you guys. Like if you need a break from studying, or if you just want to keep a productive mood going and you are just sick of studying, but you don't want to do something that's gonna like make you not want to start studying again, such as like watching TV or like laying down and taking a nap. If you want to keep that productive energy going, I think my best tip is to just like do something like working out that will give you more productive energy, or do something like cleaning where it makes you more productive because A, you have a cleaner space and more organized space, so it's easier to study, and B, cleaning and organizing is a mindless task that it allows you to stay productive, but it keeps, like, I still feel like I could still study right now because I just spent so much, well, I didn't spend a lot of time, probably about 45 minutes like cleaning up and organizing and everything. So I still have productive energy, but I didn't really use any mental capacity. So that's just a little tip I have for you guys for this finals season, I guess. I've drank so much water, but I literally have not eaten since my breakfast this morning, and it's like 2 o'clock. So I need to like either find something here, which I don't think we have much, or go get something to eat. And I really want to go drop that bag off at Plato's Closet. I don't think they're going to take everything, but it's worth a shot, and then I'll just donate the rest of it. So I think before I go eat something, I'm going to go ahead and fold laundry and watch YouTube videos while I do it. You guys know I love knocking out my subscription box while doing things like dishes and cleaning and folding laundry. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I just finished folding some laundry. I haven't finished putting all of it away because I just got so hungry and I really need to make something. So I'm making this asparagus risotto, which I had no idea we had this in the freezer, from Trader Joe's. I love this stuff, and it's $2.20. So I'm gonna make this, finish watching whatever YouTube video I was watching, and eat and take a break, and then get back to finishing up the cleaning I am doing. I'm not really cleaning today. I'm just kind of like putting away laundry and organizing. So finish up what I'm doing there, and then figure out my study plan for the rest of the evening. Someone told me why I didn't realize until like 2 hours ago that today is Saturday, not Friday, and that there's really good football on today. Right after I made my lunch, I was like, I came into the TV and I like saw that, I guess Griffin had been watching it, and I was just like, oh my gosh, Oklahoma's playing right now, and I just like love Jalen. Stand Jalen so hard, obviously, since he like was here my freshman year and sophomore year, but it's at overtime right now, and they're really close to winning, so this is crazy. Can't find my starter thingy. Yeah, ignition, that's what it's called. Hey y'all, so long time no update, I know. I think the last time I updated you guys, I was watching the overtime of the Big 12 championship, but since then I have finished my Accounting 456 study guide. I worked on that while watching Georgia and LSU, and I just kind of stopped watching it at halftime because it was a really boring game, to be honest. And then from there, Griffin and I just watched All-American. It feels so much later than 6:30, but we watched All-American, which was great. Literally cried. I love that show with my whole heart. And now I'm heading to Chick-fil-A to pick up dinner. I just ordered on the app, and I'm just gonna sit in the drive-thru. I didn't feel like this Chick-fil-A doesn't have an inside. Like, it's just a drive-thru, so we just have to like either go through the drive-thru or walk outside, like, and stand there and wait for our food if we do mobile order. But I did drive-thru, which is probably a bad idea since it's 6:30 on a Saturday night. Anyways, Griffin's trying to go gluten-free.
I have to.
So yeah, he has like psoriasis, and he's just gonna test and see if it helps, because he's been like, he's tried different medicines and stuff, and like nothing's really helped so far. So he was so confused.
One in a bag.
Yeah, he was so confused by his grilled chicken sandwich, like why the bun was packaged separately, and I was like, it can't touch anything. Like, the cross-contamination is bad for people who like really can't have gluten.
Well, people change.
Chick-fil-A
Maybe Gigi is nicer.
Mom, if I'm gonna tell you about
Wizards of Waverly Place. Ooh yeah.
Okay. Gigi, horrible, mean.
I know, isn't she?
It's like really close. You're the kombucha girl. I just finished up hanging up some laundry, and I'm about to shower. It's 9:05. Griffin and I watched a few episodes of Wizards of Waverly Place. He like loves rewatching all these shows, and it's just so funny to me because like I don't really have an interest in doing so. But we watched a few of those together, ate dinner. We hung up a bunch of our Lululemon laundry that needed to hang to dry, and I just finished hanging up a bunch of clothes in my closet that needed to be hung up. I'm trying to decide if I want to listen to music or a podcast right now. Ended up deciding to listen to the This Is Khalid playlist on Spotify. Khalid's just like one of my favorite artists ever, and seeing him live made me love him more than I already did. And every time I like listen to his music, I literally want to go see him live in a concert again because it was so incredible. I thought I could show you guys really quickly what I've been doing the past couple of nights as far as skincare goes. A lot of this is stuff I've like been doing, and then obviously I just got the new Ordinary stuff recently, so I've been using that. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little like skincare routine just for nighttime. It's super simple, and then I'll also show you guys what I use like on my body and everything. So please ignore the horrible lighting. I literally am just doing what I can right now. So lately the first thing I've been doing, like, as soon as I get out of the shower, I always do my face stuff first while my hands are still clean. And then I just take a cotton pad and the Ordinary glycolic acid toning solution. I just use this once a day at night. I'm kind of making sure that it's like not too drying for my skin, and so far I feel like it hasn't been. As long as I put a serum on right after it, it's been fine. I love how much product is in this, and it's literally under $10, like, or I think it is, but if not, it's barely over $10. It says to like avoid the eye area, so I pretty much just like straight up avoid it. But I just rub this all over my face. Oh my gosh, I have to show you Ella right now. This is so funny. So she was sitting outside of the shower the whole time I was showering, and I walked out and I was like, oh my gosh, look how she's laying. And I usually let this like sit and dry on my face, so I'm not immediately putting on the oil afterwards. But after that, the past couple nights, I've been using the Ordinary Rosehip seed oil. And I just put some drops of this on my face, and this is just like super moisturizing. And it feels really, really good, especially at night. And it's like super liquid, so it runs really fast. And I just rub this in everywhere. So far this has been like good for me, like I haven't had any problems with it. I have like a really bad like breakout right here right now, but I think it's from my hair products, because whenever I put mousse in my hair, if I get the mousse on my skin and I like don't realize it and it dries, it always makes me break out without fail. And then of course, if you guys have been watching all of Vlogmas, you would know this, but I'm gonna use my Roden & Fields lash boost and just put this along my upper lash line really quickly. And I only do this after I brush my teeth, and I already have brushed my teeth, so I'm gonna put on the Laneige lip mask. This is the cocoa mint choco flavor, but it's just mint. So I'm gonna put this on my lips really quickly. I really need to figure out a better setup in my bathroom for when I like record stuff, because I literally have nowhere to set my camera. But first I'm going to use this 24 karat jelly tonic glow butt serum that I showed you guys the other day in Vlogmas. I've used this the past 2 nights. I'm going to just keep using it every night to see how well it actually works, if it does work. So I'm going to put this on first on like the back of my legs and then like my butt, and then put on lotion after that. Now for lotion, I've been loving this Soap & Glory drop in the lotion lightweight body lotion. It just like literally soaks into your skin like so quickly, so I just put this literally everywhere. So my plan for studying tonight was to go through this study guide that I finished making today, which is a whopping 38 pages long, and kind of just like read through it and get myself familiar with the material, because to be completely honest, I have no idea what's going on right now. And I can teach myself this stuff well, but I have to like have it in print to like learn it, I feel like. And I just remember that I don't have ink in my printer, so I'm just not going to study, and just because I would be stopping in like 30-45 minutes anyways, so that I could edit. So instead I'm just going to go ahead and edit. Thank you guys for watching today's Vlogmas. I'm sorry that this morning, obviously there wasn't much footage from taking my practice GMAT, but I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog anyways. I know tomorrow's going to be a big study day and stuff too, so, but probably going to go to a coffee shop or something instead of being in the house all day like I was today. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe and follow me on social media, link down below if you aren't already, and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And turn on post notifications, because I'm doing another giveaway in tomorrow's vlog, so only those of you who stay till the end are gonna know that. But if you listen, then if you know, you know what I mean. So I will see you guys tomorrow.